We're still in tuxes, Logan.
Right. You guys go downstairs and I sit down and he looks at Freddy and he goes,
I'll put the sword on cabinet over there or something. I'm not
all right.
I'm not going to be lugging it around everywhere with me.
Yeah, this is as good a place to store it as any.
He says, I wanted to thank you for saving Miss Stone. What happened to the body?
It burst into flames.
I didn't do it.
Which body?
They immediately look at Freddy. Her friend.
Her friend caught fire?
Yes, the body burst into flames. We thought it was something that had been done to it.
You didn't do this?
They look at Freddy again. Did you have anything to do with this?
I tightened the mask over my face. No.
She says something to him in Thari. He responds.
Damn it, let me moment.
That
Oh, what'd you say?
She says, he is a berserker, quite insane and not very bright. Be careful. He says, very good.
Yes. I point to her. Minus the last bit.
what
He
last bit?
says something to you in Thari.
Don't you have Thari for the rest of the adventure?
Oh, crap.
No.
You got 60
Oh,
or
well,
better.
Oh, okay, right, okay. We that was for the scene. Okay, we changed that.
You're
Got
now
it.
rolling. You're now attempting
yeah,
Spanish.
I clicked the wrong one, but it doesn't matter. Failed.
Yes, it's still not.
He goes,
So-
hola!
Ole.
He says, very well. What can we do? House Helgrain appreciates your service. How can we clear the way between us?
I suspect that somebody has been pulling strings so that our paths would cross. We had a vision of. Do you know someone by the name of Justice Swift?
Of House Swift?
Possibly. I assume so. Yes.
Is one of the minor houses of Chaos, yes, of course.
We had a vision which was of him with a heraldic shield of blue and yellow with a stag on it. About 4 days before we encountered
They will look into this.
Stone and yourself. So I suspect somebody wanted our paths to cross.
Why do you think they would want such a thing?
Because of the imbalance,
What imbalance?
the additional patterns.
What additional patterns?
Oh, okay, you're so funny.
There is an
Silence,
additional.
Skip, he says. And give me a essence times 1, Freddy.
Ooh. Yeah, strong voodoo back there.
Yes, he does. Your throat tightens up and you find yourself unable to speak. It's almost like you're being moderately strangled by somebody who's kind of into it and kind of not.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
There is an additional pattern. We believe the only way to balance it out would be, which is causing magic to fade in a lot of places.
I banged my arm on the table.
We believe that the only way to balance it out is to create a logress, something that, as far as I'm aware, has never been done before.
You are
And
quite
we believe
correct.
the only way to create the additional logress is with the eye of the unicorn.
My God.
And what was on that guy's shield? A unicorn.
Yes, that's because he's
Unicorn
from
Ron Potts.
the unicorn is the House Amber symbol.
Yes, yes, your gimp has been marked for death. I can read it upon his aura. Freddy, roll essence times 1.
Nope.
So there is extra patterns and such, I see. And
I assume you have
Somebody-
noticed the unrest. The
Is there any-
disturbances?
I come from deep in the courts.
Okay, you have not been out. It has not reached that far as yet.
No.
So if there's no way perhaps to create the Logos, is there a way to unmake a pattern?
That may create shadow storms that will,
Yeah,
I assume you
destroy-
live here. You live here
Yeah.
in these realities?
Mhm.
Yes.
Would you like to continue doing so?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, we would, very much so.
Yeah.
You may not wish to create shadow storms because they will destroy your reality and possibly the reality's several shadows away. Freddy, essence times 1.
Okay, so that's off the table.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay, shrugs.
That is why the creation.
Freddy flails
Mhm,
away,
yes,
trying for his check in essence, and keep breathing. Why is your gimp so violent?
I don't know. He just lost it.
He to help him create a log to help him either walk the Logos and or create a new Logos. Somebody has been testing his sanity.
How's that going for him?
Yeah.
Logan,
Not so good.
I reach into my bag, pull out the anal replacement, and shove it up my ass.
Like you want to do is fucking take a horse shape. The woman just covers her eyes, and the guy's like,
Can you even do that? Is that even possible?
essence times 2 roll.
Damn it.
What are you doing, sir?
You're thinking if you sit on it to force it up further, you're going to need to try a prison wall roll.
Oh, and then
And then it went horribly, horribly
yes,
wrong.
And he just sits there clenching his butt cheeks. Everybody watches in stunned silence as an entire huge dildo gets run right up his ass. Give me a new essence times 2, Freddy. The guy's mouth is just hanging open. The woman's covering her eyes like she's never seen anything so horrible in her life.
damn it.
And it's still not working.
Oh, bet you don't have this in the courts of chaos.
When somebody goes this far insane, they are usually put to death for their own good if they do not snap out of it quickly. Then,
Yep.
of course, the good of the house, it would be Freddie, make a note that you have negative reputation in House Helgrain. Large negative reputation. And McKay and Rock, he says, if House Helgrain can help you, here is my card.
Thank you.
He gives you, rather than a fucking
Business
introduction.
card, it's a trump.
Yeah, exactly. He says, you may call me Trevor.
Trevor.
Unless you have a different name you like better.
If that's what you wish to be known as. I suspect there will come a time where one or more of us will need to walk the Logos so that we can attempt to
With
create
your saving
balance
of her, you two would be welcome. He ignores Freddie entirely.
to try it so that the balance can be restored.
Freddie, you have a new opportunity to get a new skill. roll at learn.
Okay.
Make
You
it,
know what?
make
I'm
it,
gonna
make
play
it,
my
make it, make it.
I'm gonna play my skill 15. Why not? I
There's
like
a
these.
5.
All right. Nope.
Oh. You failed to develop the new skill, ass muscle control, so that you can begin triggering the anal refresher while it's in your prison wallet.
Damn.
And right, a thanks you, and he says, "We will." She gathers up the bits and stuff from her friend's corpse and whatnot, and he says, "We will leave you now, but know that you have Helgrain's thanks, and that you too, if it is the Logris you wish to walk, we will petition the Great House to let you do so."
Is
Thank you for
Merlin,
smurfing us.
is Merlin in charge of the Courts of Chaos currently?
Yes.
Thank you for smurfing us.
Ah. He pulls out a trump card. You don't. He isn't doing it like obviously, but you can't see who it is and whatnot.
Yeah,
And
that's right.
the lady puts her hand on his shoulder, and they walk into Rainbows Left Behind.
Mm-hmm.
Freddie, you're not sure how to get that out. You will need help getting it out because you literally can't reach in there to get it. It's all the way up. It's like a giant seed up your ass. It's like a mega fruit with the mega seeds, and it's all the way up there.
You know, we could get some magnesium citrate for that.
The worst thing is you kind of got to take a dump, and you're worried that if you don't get it out, then you may get the worst constipation ever.
Mag citrate will fix that. Logan, are you familiar with the mag citrate?
Does it make your ass explode?
It is, yes, it is a seriously very powerful laxative. Not even a laxative, it just makes you shit everything.
Oh, Freddie, give me a willpower or essence times 3 roll.
Make a roll, please.
Nope.
About an hour later, you're able to fucking speak again. They just sit there watching you the whole time. And you've got something jammed so far up your ass, it may never come out. Despite
yeah,
how
go to Shermer, go to Chicago, get yourself a bottle of magnesium citrate.
they can
Drink
just
it
pull
down.
out, Freddie. Just reach in there and grab hold.
Does anyone have a pair of pliers?
No,
No.
we do have those rubber gloves, though. You want me to try and pull it out?
Yeah. Reach in and pull it out. Yeah.
All right. I attempt to
Also,
be a proctologist
if
with a
you
glove
can
on.
like lightly choke me while you do it, I'll be a bit appreciated.
I can't do that unless we dress you in blue.
Okay.
I pull out some blue paint out of my pack. I paint his
I'm going-
face.
Go
Oh,
to
yeah,
a bedroom.
baby.
Go
You're
to
gonna
a
love
bedroom.
this.
Go
Love
to a
it.
bedroom if you're doing this, please.
You're gonna beg for more, buddy.
They're not moving. They're not moving. They're just
I move. I limp away then.
All right.
And go and lie down somewhere else.
It shows the hidden surveillance network Russell and Rad put up, and it just shows choking Freddie
On the dining room table.
Those guys.
Choke me, Daddy.
It's okay. Daddy's here. All right. So we do this. What do I need to roll, Logan?
Just give me a grapple roll and you'll get it out. That's all I need. It's too wonderful.
No.
You know, McKay has thinner fingers. He's very fine featured and stuff, and your fingers are just a bit too thick, Rock. It comes from all that weightlifting and shit. But with McKay's thinner fingers, he should be able to get a grip on that thing and help ease it out.
McKay,
No.
need your help here, buddy.
There's
Get some
hospitals
gloves
for
on.
that.
Glove up.
I'm not a medical professional. Take him to Sherma to the hospital there.
Oh, okay. You know, they're just going to give him some mag citrate. I'm going to take 10 points and 0 G-Ops. What the fuck skill card?
Cool.
Lovely.
So you're going to take them to the hospital and let them have another interesting thing to take out somebody's right. I mean, it's horrible shit in there. They don't give the drugs for everybody. They go in after it with forceps.
Just make sure I get the refresher back.
Oh, I don't think you're getting that thing back.
Oh, no, it's staying up there then.
So you're saying that the only way to get out is to get McKay to help you?
Sounds
I mean,
good.
grapple roll full. I didn't ask for anything crazy here.
I'm not spending pause on it, though. Joshua, glove up.
I'll pay you.
I slap him on the ass and back away.
Ooh.
That's right. You're Daddy Smurf. I'm your Papa Smurf.
You see McKay just stand there watching this like I don't want to go in.
We have
They're both wearing blue.
synergistic insanities going on here. It's
I
really
know.
it's really quite fine.
Oh, Jesus, I'm crying. Oh, man. So, McKay, do you want to lend a hand?
Fine.
You know, it wouldn't be so horrible, you're thinking, as you glove up and begin putting your hand up his ass if Rock wasn't choking him and making him call him.
Oh no! I walked away. I backed off.
Oh, did you?
I kind of leer at him while he's doing this.
You feel so dirty, McKay. All right, go ahead and give me a grapple of full. It's really up there. Oh, you managed to
By one.
slowly take it out, and then he shits all over the place, and you just feel so bad. It just comes out like a cork. It's like uncorking a champagne bottle that's upside down.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
Okay, so just to keep us on mission here, we were going to talk to Miss Ainsworth, and we were going to check at the bar in Hika for the note for the overthruster. Just before we got into all this fuckery.
I feel better now.
Good.
There's a big pile of shit on the dining room table, and unfortunately, McKay, I'll let you give me a dodge roll full here to avoid any speckling.
I'll clean it up.
I'm going to go down to the water wheel room and start getting some water up here. Maybe in a pot, cooking pot.
Pocket. Oh, cooking pot, sure. Okay, no problem. Yeah, you guys clean up the plate. I was really hoping you'd just leave.
Leave a dump there for Rasplin.
That would be the fucking best thing out. You've never seen McKay so disappointed looking in both of you. When he looks at you, you can just tell. And the blue face paint that you may or may not both still be wearing is not helping his attitude, you're thinking.
I wash off my blue paint.
All right. So one of you is out of blue face. Anyway,
yeah, I'll wash off too.
Okay, great. You guys clean up. You clean up the area. You take the big load of shit, and where do you want to put it?
Dump it in the river.
Yeah, fuck it, the river. It shows like some monster. I'm really happy to be a monster. Gotta kill whoever did that. Okay, got their set. Anyway, so right. Anyway, moving on.
Can you put this all the way somewhere more secure?
This is as secure as it gets here. We don't have a safe or anything.
There's no closet or something?
McKay?
Yes.
Could you? Yes, I know you're still stunned. We all are. Could you give me a essence times 3 roll for something?
Certainly. No.
Wah, wah. No check in essence for you, Paleface.
No.
So, there you go. Everything's fine. What do you guys want to do?
It's a good point. But this place is pretty secure with the minefield outside, so we can
Well,
leave the
can we
sword
hide
for.
Just hide it somewhere at least. So it's not out in
Logan,
the open.
I know the place. Is there any like a closet or something we can hang
can
this in?
Sure.
No, I'd rather stick it out where the other people who use the fortress can see it.
Leave it on the dining room table.
Why don't you leave it on the dining room table?
But then anyone can just take it.
Anyone who has access to this place.
How many people have access?
Me, Rasslin, and what's his name? Can't
Oh,
remember his
what?
name. The detective guy.
Oh,
Rasslin.
Glenn.
yeah, that's right then. You're sure no one else? Wait, what about the people who are just here?
Well, they have access, but they seem to be pretty disturbed by it, so I don't think we have to worry about them taking it.
Fair enough. Alright, sure. Let's put it where we want them.
This is going to be one hell of a board post. All right.
I'm curious as to how much detail you go into, because I think Rasslin Rad finding out about the fucking choke me harder daddy part, that would be fucking beautiful. So, right.
So where were
Just
we?
remember that there are under 18s that have access to the board now,
Okay, I'll remember that.
including your children in
She
very
won't.
near
She's
future.
17. She doesn't care.
Actually, the underage children don't bother to read the boards.
I had a friend. She says she's having a friend over, and I warned her she might hear Smurfy stuff, and she told him exactly what kind of Smurfy stuff he was going to be getting into, and he's like, okay, that's weird, but whatever.
I just imagined her rolling her eyes so hard that they went around and came up the other side.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
All right. No, I'll make it G-rated. I just wanted to know that we entered the fortress, that Freddie knows about the fortress, and that the Hellgrain, House Hellgrain, knows about the fortress and may have access to it, and that they are allied with me and you.
Mm-hmm.
Just to give them full disclosure.
Okay,
So,
back to Gothic then, or?
Yeah, back to the smoking room. How are our tuxes holding up? Are they blood spattered?
not blood. Some blue, some poo. You know what to do.
Yeah. We need to go change.
Okay, don't you have the power to clean stuff?
Yes, I do.
That's
Can
fucking
you-
beautiful. Now, McKay, now that you've gotten to watch this depravity, clean it up.
Clean up our shit, please. Oh, that would be if you've got a dry cleaning spell. I wouldn't want to put this in a washing machine.
God, no.
No.
Now it comes time for your big spell, McKay, to go clean.
Yeah, hang on a second.
What spell tree is that?
I have not. Sorry.
What spell tree is that?
Cleaning.
Cleaning tree. We have a cleaning tree now.
Yes, we have a cleaning tree.
What's level 10? Shovel and a bag of lye?
Sterilization or something like that from memory.
Do you want free cost there, Pete? No mana for the spell.
Because
After
of the
you cast.
nature of them. Let me just double check. I haven't copied them all across.
I like that there's so many different spell trees for people that like want weird spells and shit, like cleaning.
We should call it the
well-
Molly. We should call it the Molly Maid tree.
I clean the profession, by the way, as well.
Sorry, you what?
While McKay's busy finding out how to do stuff, I'll clean the refresher.
So disgusting. Okay. Yeah. Hercule's wet.
I'll dry them all.
And your prison pocket is wider.
I just put my hands on my face and shake my head.
Round. All right. Let's see if this works. And yes, I will
Is
use
it? Which spell is it? Is it like single target or all of you or
laundry time? Laundry.
Ah, good. So y'all get naked then and put your clothes in the pile?
Strip off the clothes and put them in the pile.
Yep.
Okay.
I got a skill +5 for you if you want it.
Yeah, I've never cast it before, so.
All right. So there's your skill +5. Oops.
Nothing better than staying around naked. Try not to look at each other while you're waiting for the spell to go off.
When I dragged it to you, it says there's already a trade pending. Did you start a trade?
No, I was trading.
I was trading with Alex. Will 5 here, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Excuse me.
So do you want the skill +5?
Sure.
Okay, so I'll trade you that. Let's see if that. Yep, we're good.
Yeah, I've done it.
Okay.
Get medieval on someone. Play the skill +5. Yeah.
I was just imagining if you left a big pile of poo with the sword stuck in it. I'd confuse wrestling if you guys didn't tell me.
Dwarf the sword.
No, we're not Matt. That sounds like something Matt would do.
He'd have left a dead body with the sword stuck in it. Covered in poo.
And laundry pile. Yep. Yes, it succeeded.
Oh, nice.
Wow. That's skill
There you
5.
go.
That skill 5 really helped you out there.
You guys are completely
Prepared,
clean clothes.
pressed, starched, folded as required.
Very nice. Very nice job, okay.
Oh, yeah. All right. So you guys are all cleaned up. You put on your nice clean clothes over your dirty bodies.
No, we wash. We get the pot. We go down to
Yeah.
the stream. We wash up.
Oh, no. No matter how clean your bodies are, they're still
They're still filthy. After that, you're never clean again.
That's right. Okay, so right, you are now dressed up. The suits actually look cleaner than when you got them.
Mm-hmm. All right, smoking room works, so we'll go back to the smoking room.
Excellent. Bring! You guys are back in the smoking room.
All right, so this was what we were doing 45 an hour ago.
No, I think
It's been longer than that, probably. All right.
Oh, by the way, I
I'm
left
not sure
the
how long it took for the other two for them to turn back up.
That's right, and we slept. Now I'm talking game
Yeah.
time. I'm not talking real time.
Yeah, okay.
I left the metal detector with the sword, by the way. It's
Okay.
there.
It just going up. Beep. Anyway.
Oh, I didn't leave it on, but yeah.
Oh, sure.
Cool.
Okay. Anyway, right, you guys are in the smoking room of
Helton?
Helton.
Gothic.
In Gothic.
Gothic. Oh, Gothic. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
We go out, we get a cab,
Okay.
go by the White Dove to see how it's going.
Oh yeah, it's
The Golden Wattle, you mean?
Golden Wattle. Yes, it's been renamed and shit. It looks like it's open for business, although they're still working on building stuff. Yeah.
There should be a shadow guard in front of it too. We made a deal with the military.
It's a lot less than it was.
Okay.
It's just a couple of guards staying around, but yeah, it looks like it's going and whatnot.
Good.
Are you guys going in?
Yeah.
Sure.
No problem. Yeah, you guys go on in, and the staff all greet you and whatnot. They compare your. You are Freddie?
Yeah.
Put
All
this
right.
bucket on your head.
They assign a guy to basically hang out with you, and they invite you guys up to the bar to have whatever you want, food, drink. And the guy follows Freddie around, and he's got a pail of sand.
Very smart. I see Mr. Rad has got this place very well under control.
Thank you, sir.
I have a martini.
Excellent. Yeah. They drinks and stuff are not up to martini level. It's they're apparently still, for whatever reason, although the guy does fucking manage to make a really good one out of the shit that he has. Judging by the bottles and stuff, it doesn't look like the bar is well stocked. It looks like it's using local brew, and it's definitely not as good as what you're used to.
We should make a trip to Chicago and get some top shelf stuff for the bar. You think?
Yeah. I was thinking once things get going.
The bartender says, "Well, things are going, and we go through about 400 bottles a month."
Wow.
Mm.
Well, we'll get the top shelf stuff for the VIPs.
They are
You
all
can give-
VIPs, sir. This is the Officers Club.
Oh
The
boy.
VVIP.
Yeah, this is for gentlemen. This is this is not gentlemen. This is for people of quality and officers.
Yes. So all of our VIPs are VVIPs, and some are even.
Like the generals, the top brass.
He says, we don't want to make any enemies, sir. We're treating everybody as top brass here, sir.
I
said
said,
Very,
okay,
Slighted.
very clever.
Thank you.
very good. All right, well, we got a shitload of top shelf
I mean,
stuff.
if we
A
get in,
shitload would be
we
good,
get
sir.
specialty items and people which to purchase it, then they're
Oh,
they're
wow,
quite
yes.
welcome to it.
Yes, exactly, sir. Very good, sir. You understand.
Yes.
The Freddie Minder nods, keeps an eye on Freddie.
I understand because I own this place.
Yes, sir. Of course you do, sir. They have a picture of Wrestling Red behind the bar.
He's managing it for me. He actually doesn't actually own the building.
They look impressed. You're not sure if they believe you or not, but
Yeah,
they're like,
doesn't matter. I know what the paperwork says. So
they don't.
no,
Nope.
These are all locals that have been hired.
that's fine.
Everybody give me a bar running skill roll, please. Like owner bar. Yes. McKay, excellent. You think that it would.
You still got your skill +5 up.
Okay, yeah, it still
Excellent.
made it, but yes.
Yeah.
You still made it, yeah.
You think that what would really help out this bar, aside from some top shelf liquor, which of course will cost a fuck ton more than the slop that, because what you guys consider slop is considered good here. And if you bring in the good shit here, then that will be the great shit and that will get you extra business. But also if you can ever get any named NPCs in here, that you guys know and met on adventures and stuff and have them working here in various capacities, that will also begin boosting up things. And you can do a lot better because they're trying real hard, but they don't have like an official mixologist. They got a bartender. I'm talking if you get like the flipping shit around and
Yeah.
We need Tom Cruise.
Yeah, if you had Tom Cruise from the Drink movie, whatever the fuck that's called, Cocktail, yes,
Cocktail.
that would probably help out. You know, if you had especially if you recruited like a couple of Benihana type cooks and stuff or at the table. I mean, in other words, whatever kind of thing you do, if you make it more theme oriented also, even if you change up the theme now and then, but yeah, just getting in several hundred or more bottles of top shelf booze would really be a boon to this place.
So we should speak to Raslin about that. I'm sure he would be appreciate that kind of improvement.
All right,
Yeah,
so
new write-in skill. Hey, which
the work's still getting done on the place.
it is in the back area, like where the PCs will burn down the place so that the fire catches under the bar, causes liquor.
So the basement isn't done yet.
It's partially. Everything's they're still like doing like little minor things on the bar and stuff, but the bar was their priority.
Yep. No, just more so in regards to whether or not the room that we're going to use for the Trump room is ready yet.
Yeah, that's the basement.
Because that way we can start bringing in the alcohol.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
ready.
I'm not saying that
but-
to them. Obviously, I just mean that's what we'll check out. Talk to the foreman or whoever's still managing the construction of
If
the
you
area.
if you tell them that you don't mind it being a little rough down there, then it's done. Otherwise, if you want it like wood paneled and shit, it's not done.
No,
Well,
do it
it's
properly.
whatever Raslin had decided
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, the whole place.
with the money we had funneled in.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, so that's this place.
Yep.
Cool.
It's going over well. There's a lot of happily sloshed, high-ranking people and whatnot around. Colonel Dosecki very much enjoys this place.
I
Very
don't
nice
always,
establishment you
I
have.
don't always drink beer, but when I do,
I drink a lot of it. Right.
yep, that's the end of that one.
Mhm.
All right, so
Let's go and pay Miss
Ainsworth.
a visit. Yeah.
I don't know her, so you guys know where to contact her.
Yeah.
No problem. Yeah, it's actually really easy to contact her if you know her and stuff.
She's
When
at
you-
Yon Dunes, right?
No.
Okay, see, there we
Does
go.
anybody know where she actually is?
Yandoon
She's in
took
the
it.
city. Yeah.
You didn't actually specify where.
But you've been to her place before.
Yes.
Yeah, we've
yes,
been there before. Yeah.
yes.
Then yes, you find it very easy to go to her place, and you go there, and her assistant lets you in. Says, "Yes, may I help you?" This is just her assistant, not her.
We just wanted to speak to Professor Ainsworth about how her endeavours are going with what we had hired her to work on.
She has no idea. She's a new assistant. She takes you in to see her, and there's this lady, and she says, "Yes, it's you."
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Have you brought me any recomp for my creatures which were stolen by that one?
Yeah,
Right.
we're trying to find Colburn, but
So he's not been back, has he?
So
Yeah.
no, it's what I'm hearing. Do we have anything else to discuss?
Yes.
Make it quick. I'm very busy on my experiments.
is the assistant here?
Yes, she's hovering around in the background.
It's a sensitive subject.
Don't worry, she won't survive the week. Go ahead.
Okay.
What?
Were you also known as Professor Agatha Wainsworth?
What? No.
Interesting.
If you're being truthful. What's the reaction like? Tell me that.
Give me the rolls and I'll tell you the emotion.
Yeah, yeah, she's the type of person I don't think she'd like.
Get a quarter. I know what's up.
Surprise, scorn, dismissal.
Critical.
She is irritated. She would rather be talking to somebody who doesn't owe her a bunch of money, and she wants to get back to her experiment. It appears to involve various crystals and stuff that are set up, and she says, "Well, if you would like, you can assist me with my experiment. I'm working on something new."
So you weren't doing any genetic research in
When?
around the Sherma area a while ago?
Ooh. She looked guilty with the genetic research and then confused when you said Shermer.
Okay, that's what the information we found. It was in the Sherma area. That this professor, you never specified where the professor.
I was totally in Shermer.
Yeah, we were familiar with an Agatha
I know we were in
Wainsworth.
Sherma, but Sherma's just a suburb. So
Yeah, she doesn't even in that world she has no idea.
yeah, that's fine. Yep, just wanted to clarify.
She says, "Yeah, if you're going to stand here, I need you all to stand in this circle here in the triangle, these 3 points, and I am going to try something new."
No, thank you. Carry on.
She scowls at you. Then
Do
get
you have
out.
any? Do you have
I
any
get out.
siblings? Do you have any siblings?
Fuck off, she says. She begins screaming and throwing things at you.
Okay, guys, no. Okay, thanks.
McKay, what do you do?
I was going to pull out some gold coins, but if she's throwing stuff, I'm not going to.
She's throwing them at Freddie, who's trying to find out if she's got a sister that he can go get with.
I was
She hasn't
pulling out.
thrown anything at you yet.
Yeah, that's all right. Pulling out 10 gold.
She
Ooh.
looks at it. That doesn't even cover the Chris. They stole the Chris.
Did he take? No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did.
Okay.
But I'm not there, so I'm outside.
You hear, yes, he did from
Yes, he
outside.
did. Yes, he did.
Are you?
It's all I've got on me at the moment. If you don't want it.
Toss it in the bucket, she says. Eventually, I'll find somebody who wants to go visit a new world. She slowly looks at her sister and goes, no, I've got a birthday to go to.
You believe you've mastered interdimensional travel, do you?
Yes, I believe so, but I need 3 people, one to stand at the corner of each of this triangle here. I don't know why it only works in 3s, but I'm thinking pieces of people, she looks at her assistant, may work as well. I don't know.
No, it won't be pieces of people.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, if you get your friends and you to try this out, then we'll call it square, but I will need a report on exactly what happened if you survive.
Guys, are you coming? Are you coming?
All right, let's do it.
Wait, I thought I was okay.
You
Sure.
guys get rounded back up by McKay, who comes out and looks at you and says,
We're doing it, aren't we?
Yeah, she reckons she can do interdimensional travel.
All right, let me get my pack
It
off.
may give us access to a new location.
Okay, all right, cool. I'll just leave my pack on the hell with it. If everything blows up, whatever.
this should be fun. Right, you guys go stand there. Now, fortunately for you, if she fucks up, any one of you could spend a hero point since it directly affects you. And she's, she lights up a bunch of crystals and stuff. She has some incense going because she says it helps her think. She is obviously...
Wait. Before we go, do you know where we'll end up?
Don't move or I'll cause everybody to die.
Friday, stop being such a coward.
She aims lasers at your foreheads. They like some sort of light coming through a crystal, not actual laser guns.
Yeah.
Roll,
right, bitch.
Here we go. She says, now don't move whatever happens or everybody blows up. She looks at Freddy.
I stand perfectly still.
You. All right. She rolls for her mad scientist skill. Come on. 25. Right. Fumble. It destroys this entire city and you all go res. Would anybody like to spend a hero point on this?
Oh,
well. Who has spent hero points this adventure? I've spent 2. Has Frank spent any?
I spent 1.
I've spent 3 so far.
He spent 3. It's your turn, buddy.
Fine. Hold on, let me play dissemination first. I might get something. Does anyone want? Russ, I know you might want this, so take this.
Okay, I want more cards in my hand, so that's good. Overactive imagination. Ignore D6 points of any sand loss. Okay.
Kate, you can take this.
Okay,
I'll play this. Dissemination. Draw 4.
Anything good?
By the way, for wrangling the others into this horrible idea, refill your hand, Pete.
Well, I have a world of pain, so what comes first?
World of pain, and Pete refills his hand, and it's all good. Hooray! So everybody discards all their cards. Pete draws cards. Everybody's happy. See how happy you are? I'm happy.
I'm
Not
happy.
as happy as when Russ was choking you and stuff, but still happy.
The gods hate you. Discard all your cards. No training. Refill your hand. That's a bummer. I picked up a reroll.
Oh yeah, this is going to be a major pause sync. I can feel the luck changing.
Nice.
No
Real.
cards. Say clever stuff. All right, spend your pause, dude.
Yep, spend.
Hold on, I'm waiting for Pete's card play to get done. Anything?
Oh, refill. Okay, you're right.
No,
Yeah.
just Pete.
I've just got a note, so just keep that in mind, chaps.
Too little, too late, but okay.
Here goes for new roll, 25 or less. Bing.
Yes.
Hey!
That fucking worked a lot less painfully than I thought it would. All right, and you guys are now standing in a whole new area after a lot of screaming and shit. For some reason, you all got to scream a lot. You don't know why. The skies are lit with an indirect red hellish glow. There isn't a sun in the sky, but there are some wispy clouds, and a lot of spaceship traffic is going on air roads, and there's pollution and shit. The city itself is dominated by a metallic spaceship as tall as a skyscraper and a couple of city blocks big. Around it are smaller metallic spaceships and a lot of sky-pointing guns, antenna dishes, and so on. Outside of that ring is a bunch of security fences and shit that keep people out, and are garishly painted 5-story building-sized spaceships, 3-story building-sized rock buildings, meandering roads, and lots of neon signs. Cutting through the town in 4 different straight line directions, there's a giant X made from what looks like some sort of weird track or slot of metal. While the pattern of the town inside the security defenses is neat and orderly, outside of that, fucking chaotic. Just like set up wherever you want and shit. But all the roads are bigger than American roads, like wider than American roads, which for Europeans means extra, extra wide. There's a shitload of hoses, pipes, vehicles all around. The only roads seem to be walkways as everybody seems to be flying around in small craft. The people themselves, they're wearing a wide variety of fashions of what might be found within any cyberpunk society and futuristic society. Interesting thing that stands out is everybody seems to be wearing body cameras, not just one on the front, also on the back, sides, helmet, etc. Plus, there's a fuck ton of cameras all over the place. Someone is watching you at all times, and you suspect it's Big Brother. The humans seem to be a pretty equal mix of any ethnic background you can imagine, but humans are only about half of what's here. The rest seem to be ranging from the that's interesting to possibly a prosthetic to almost causing sanity loss, but not quite. You can hear a variety of languages being spoken, including, fortunately, English. The only thing that makes you guys really stand out is A, you're all dressed like Old West guys in tuxes. B, you're not festooned with security cameras. And over, you guys seem to be on a pad, and there's some guy over there, and he's like, "You, sir, are you new? I don't see your spaceship around, but if you're new, you need to buy one of these." He holds up a pamphlet.
What is it?
"This is the best thing ever," he says. "This is the pamphlet that will allow you to survive and thrive here."
What kind of currency do you take?
Cred? Ooh, you're really new here. Have you been to the bank already?
No.
No, we're very new.
I'll tell you what, as long as at least one of you buys a pamphlet, I will escort you to the bank so you can get cred cards. Because if you don't have cred cards, you're considered monsters. And if you're considered monsters, but if you get a cred card, you're okay. Of course, I'd suggest all of you get what I've got here, because this was written by the best bounty hunter in the 7 worlds. He escorts you through the town to a big spaceship that has a lot of serious guards, a lot of serious cameras and shit. And he says, "These guys just got into the rock. They need to get some cred cards." And they go, "Okay." Are you familiar with what you have to go through to get a cred card on this rock? says the guy.
No, we're not.
No.
Why do you keep saying my name?
Pretty much they're going to subject you to all kinds of shit. DNA, photos, blood, not semen, just the whole battery of shit. And then you get a credit card.
Okay.
Cool. They put you through all of it. It's completely painless. And at the end, you end up with something about the size of a cell phone.
What do we call this? What do we call this, Logan? And is that currency?
I will get to that in a second. The answer will surprise you.
Okay.
But you get a credit card. Does everybody else also want a credit card?
Sure.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. This guy says, these are not expensive. I'll just charge it to your credit cards. He's giving you each the upload of the information. The papers are just a prop. And it goes into your credit card. So you've always got it, he says. And as we're preparing to end the session, I now get to unveil in the handouts of Doom section, the best thing in the world. It's called Corb Hacks, Welcome to the Rock. There you go. And that ends the session with the longest handout I've ever given.
Oh, okay. I'll read this later.
Yeah, that's why I got at the end of the session.
Holy crap.
Yeah. So
Do we have tarot cards?
Yes, you do. Good call, Pete. I forgot.
Yeah, I was just about to, yeah. We got to get the tarot cards. All right. File, save, the rock handout.
Yeah, you guys, if you want to put that up on the thing, you can, of course.
I'm assuming I can't make a trump of this place, or can I?
You need to find
Yes, you can. You need to find a good place to do it, but
yeah, well, is there a good place to do it, or is it just crowds
it's all
everywhere?
cameras everywhere and shit. You think trumping in, until you get a private place.
Yeah, okay.
Would be on the awkward side. Hold on, I'm looking for where I put the.
So, did we need to put money onto these cred cards?
No, you start with a negative balance.
Okay.
Oh.
So, how much? What's the limit on them then?
There is no limit. Pretty much anytime you make money, it goes on to. If you read the handout, you'll get all the answers, and you'll be like, "Wow, we got fucked as soon as we came in the zone."
We're indentured servants now.
Pretty much. There it is. And show tarot deck. Cool. All right, let's see. For Freddie, he picked up Wheel of Fortune and the 3 of Pence. For the Rock, he picked up 7 or 8 or 7. And the Hierophant.
8 of Pentacles.
Hold on, I can't quite see it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah.
8 of Pentacles and the Hierophant. Okay.
And for Pete, well, if Pete's making a note of it, you won't have to.
Exactly.
He got the 10 of Wands and the 5 of Swords.
Pete, I assume you're going to put these on the spreadsheet?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll put them on my. I keep a new cards thing so we don't wind up doubling them up.
No, there you go, the Hierophant.
Okay. Cool. And files.
I wanted to give the handout at the very end of the session because that way you don't spend time during the session trying to fucking read it and catch up, and you can do that in between games and shit. But yeah, and the getting the thing was only 100 creds each toward your indentured servitude.
So we're at minus 100 creds?
No, you're at minus 2,100 creds.
2,100 creds.
Yeah,
the handout.
Yeah, I know. I'm putting it on my equipment sheet, so it's quicker if he just tells me.
Yep. Don't worry. There's a lot of stuff in the handout and all that, but yeah, you'll be able to read that at your convenience. In Pete's case, when he wakes up again.
Yay, new zone.
Oh yeah.
Each one fucking worse than the last.
Oh yeah. Oh, I made 2 fucking new zones on this last month off.
Ooh.
Started on a 3rd. Of course, I don't know when you'll get to them, but yeah.
Oh, you got to this one.
Another special thing about this zone that you will not like. Speaking of Trumps, this is a no Trump zone. Trumps do not work in this zone.
Oh, how do
Okay.
we fucking get out of here? That's fun.
Yeah. Well, they're in addition to the popping back or whatever thing that you may remember happens sometimes. In addition to that, there is a cleanse here.
Yay.
Yeah.
Which may or may not work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Certainly, the one in Voras doesn't work. How about the one in Gothic? Anything happen to that?
Who can say?
We haven't been there.
It got blown. Oh, the one in Gothic. Sorry, no, it was the embassy one.
The one in Furry Beastland definitely got blown up. The one in Voras, I'm Clem now. There's no Clem there. So it looks like it's Gothic.
Unless something's happened since last time you were there, I would make no assumptions.
And hopefully, now that she's figured it out, Ainsworth can get us here whenever we want.
Maybe.
We have no other way to get into the zone then. Oh, Clems. We have Clems.
Well, if Clem's works, we don't know.
Oh, Clems will work. Don't worry about stress. It's fine. We have lots of pause.
Yeah. Cool.
All right.
So go ahead and do your end of mission stuff before we start on all of that, because we've still got more shit going. Who's got ideas for the name for this session? I was thinking about that, but that might be too much for you.
I know.
So I was thinking about blue choking, or choking till you turn blue, but that's a bit long.
Smurf action, in quotes.
Quotes are bad for names.
Okay, that's cool. It just takes a little yank. Or a little yank.
Could be misconstrued into something naughty. I'm trying to avoid them going, oh, let's fucking ban his shit the way that they podcast.
The Duel.
The Duel.
Ooh.
That sounds good. I like that.
Let's not stick with the fuckery. Let's let the fuckery be a surprise. Let's focus on the guy we're fighting.
Cool. Take card for that, Russ. I like it.
Berserker mode.
Berserker mode. Yeah.
Berserker mode, yeah. I was going to say Mibs are us.
What's that?
Mibs are us.
That's true. We were Mibs in the beginning.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So between take a card, and between those three, which do you guys like best? Mibs are us, Berserker mode, or the Duel?
I like the Duel.
I like the Duel.
Yeah, I think I'd go with the Duel.
We'll go with the Duel.